Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I decided to do this a bit earlier than normal. My first ever on this channel predictions for the Miami Grand Prix. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. My biggest good surprise, I'm going for Kevin Magnussen. He qualified 4th here last year, spent half the race fighting a Ferrari of Charles Leclerc, and still finished in the points. Good effort for Haas, especially, if you look at last year, how competitive the midfield was, and plus the Haas had awful race pace. That is a very good performance. So, can Kevin Magnussen continue that run this year? I hope he can, because Haas are in a really good place right now, but we will see. Now, my bad flop is Mercedes. Mercedes have never performed well around this track. Their track record looks a lot better than it actually is. So overall, it is very unlikely Mercedes can have a good race. Lewis Hamilton qualified 13th last year. George Russell qualified 12th the year before that. And Russell has finished 4th in 2023 and 5th in 2022. And Hamilton's 2 6th place finishes. However, that's when they were close and fighting. And this year, I wouldn't be surprised if Lewis Hamilton gets out in Q2. Well, more likely Lewis Hamilton this year. But it might have been George Russell as well. So for me, in my opinion, Mercedes upgrades aren't going to work, despite having upgrades for this weekend. So yeah, it's interesting to see how Mercedes will do this weekend, considering it's they've got upgrades for a track that doesn't suit them. I wonder how they'll perform. So moving on from our bad flop, it's sprint pole, and I'm going for Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen will take sprint pole. Not really much that needs to be said. Miami, Red Bull. Verstappen only qualified 9th last year, but it's a sprint, so unless we get China all over again, Max Verstappen will be on pole position. So, yeah, I don't think there'll be much of a fight. Maybe Sergio Perez, he took pole here last year. Maybe even a bit of a fight. Or maybe the Ferrari, they might be close as well. They were close last year as well, so can they follow that again? Moving on to our sprint winner, it is Max Verstappen. Yes, it's not a surprise at all. It just isn't. It's like there's a higher chance of Max Verstappen winning than Logan Sargent crashing, and that just how should I put it? Tells the story, doesn't it? Max Verstappen will dominate the sprint. Yeah, he won by 13 seconds last time. I still think Sergio Perez can maybe put up a fight, but then again, last year, he didn't at all, did he? So, maybe the sprint, you never know, there'll be setup changes. So, actually, it might not be as straightforward as I'm saying it now on a Sunday. So, let's see. Now we head to the race and qualifying. Qualifying pole position will be going the way of Max Verstappen. And for the race, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc will complete the top 3. Why is Leclerc 3rd? Probably going to do the best job a Ferrari could possibly do. Best of the rest. Probably quicker than McLaren. I think China was a one-off. McLaren have got upgrades, but, it's never been a good track for them. In fact, I don't think they've ever scored points this track. So, yeah, and I think Leclerc will have the edge on Sainz. He always has, bar last year. So, and Sergio Perez will finish 2nd. I think, maybe in the opening laps he can do something about Max, but I just don't think his start's on that good as well. And of course, Max Verstappen. What more needs to be said? He will go off into the distance and dominate your Miami Grand Prix. And my crazy thought is that Lewis Hamilton outqualifies a Ferrari. It's quite crazy that we're saying Lewis Hamilton outqualifies a Ferrari as a crazy thought. But it is. I really don't think it'll happen, but we shall see. And tell me your predictions below in the comment section. What do you think will happen in the Miami Grand Prix weekend? We've got sprints. Is it going to change the format up? Or will it just still be the same old winner? So, I'll see you next time.